I am here with Charl Pienaar, South Africa, Western Cape. What I love about South Africa is all the knife makers one can visit. Charl, I thought to ask you some questions about knife making, some questions about yourself. How did you get into knife making?
I think as a South African, we all mostly farm boys, especially our Afrikaans people. We grow up with a knife in our pocket. One of the first presents you get for Christmas or your birthday is a knife from your grandfather. Since I can remember, I had knives. Always wanted to make knives, do something with my hands with knives. So I went from woodworking to knives when I could. And it's actually this year, the 4th of December, is 10 years now that I've been making knives. It's 5 years now since I've been making folders. Before then I just did fixed blades. But I like the folders, and I would like to get into the art stuff again. But yeah, we need to make the normal EDC user knife.
Yes.
That is my main goal. I must use my knives.
The one you're playing with there, I think that's quite a recent field grade is the right word, but you were doing a series of.
Yeah, I was asked by lots of customers or potential customers or Instagram followers to make a more affordable, lower end knife. I know like Gareth and them made the field grade, and some other guys making something. So I made the liner locks, all still handmade, no CNC. I just try to make it more simplistic so that I can bring them down the price and buy more materials so that I have more buying power, so that I can bring the price down as I'm getting better price for the materials.
So it's still a full-on handmade knife.
Yes.
What about that one you've got there would make it cheaper to produce, less expensive to produce?
Okay, firstly the titanium. I'm not using 3.5mm titanium like in a frame lock. Using 2mm here. I use these ones I made with M390 because I'm still struggling to move towards N690. I have a little bit of a mental block with N690. So I'm still using M390. The jimping at the top is done with a jimping file, but I don't round the blades at the top like I do the others. That's very labor intensive. I don't do that. They're going to be they're all on washers. There's no bearings, and it's got a single standoff with a basic clip. No LBSs because there's a liner lock, so it's less effort, less manufacturing. I use the bought pivot collars, so I don't make custom pivot collars. I don't make custom pivot heads. So that is what I do.
And they run on washers.
Washers, yeah. Phosphor bronze, yeah.
If you could make any knife, if there was no cost issues, anything like that, what would you enjoy the most?
I would like to finish my dagger.
Oh,
my stiletto.
I haven't seen that.
I ground this like 4 years ago. This is ATS 34. It's a stiletto that I still need to do the handle and stuff and start getting into that.
Okay.
I love that. So yeah, I would love to get back into doing something like that.
Charl, you're a member of the guild?
The Cape Guild, yes. Not the South African Guild, the Cape Guild.
So how difficult is it? What did you have to do to become a member of the Cape Guild?
Cape Guild is huge. You only have to make 2 knives, and then you also go to the judges, if you want to call them that, or the voting members, and they sit around the table once a month and they judge your knives. And it's not as stringent as the South African Guild. there where you have to make 5 knives and have certain percentages and stuff. So yeah, so it's a bit linear,
Yes.
but you still have to produce a good knife
The pass.
to be passed, yeah, to get into it. Yeah.
I assume it's some stringent guys or knife makers themselves that's doing the judging.
Yeah, it is. It's most of them are. I'm just thinking. Yeah, most of them are South African Guild members. So I'm sure they do the judging as per the guild.